Hi everyone, this video is just to share a few survival tips with you, just to get us through the next few weeks. So, here we go. Just some ways that you can get through the next few weeks without just losing the plot a little bit. Firstly, sit down, make a timetable. Timetable your week or your days, keep some structure, make a to-do list, things around the house that have needed doing for the last few months, schedule when you're going to do them, teach the kids how to cook a dish, something like that. But just make sure that you plan your day so that you've got activities, some downtime, some TV time, some device time, just so that you can keep some normality and structure in your day. Secondly, plan your menu for the week. So, look at what you've got in your freezer. I did this yesterday. Look at what you've got in the fridge and use those ingredients to plan your menu for the week. Try to keep it varied. You can factor in some takeaways. So some of the places that have had to close down, well, all of the places, but some of the places will be giving you takeaway options. So you can factor those in, but also plan your own meals and create a varied menu. Okay, so that could lead us on to calorie intake. Obviously, we're all going to be a little less active because we're not going out, we're not doing perhaps our regular exercise, we're not going to the gym. We're all going to try and do some more exercise at home, me included, and I'm going to help you with that as well. But you're not going to need to take in as many calories. It doesn't matter what diet you're on, the simple rule is that if you expend more than you consume, then you're going to lose weight. But as I say, you're not going to probably need quite so many calories. So think about your portion sizes. Think about sticking to 3 meals a day. Make them balanced. Make sure you've got your protein on your plate, your greens on your plate. Still include your carbs there too. And make sure that you've got all your macros in there for the day. Plan your meals, as I said earlier, and make sure that you've got smaller portions than perhaps necessarily, and practice mindful eating. So think about your food while you're eating it, put your knife and fork down. We all know these things, but it's really difficult to practice when we're in the normal stressful mode of life. So now we're forced to stay indoors. You can take a little bit of a breath and just think about things more. So when you're eating, make sure you do it around the table with your family, eat while you're talking, but be aware of what you're eating and stop when you feel full up. And then with snacks, so something I'm practicing with certainly my younger child is to control those snacks. I've got them in a tub for her today. She knows that those snacks are there for the day if she needs them, but it's up to her to be mindful of when she really does need them. Obviously, one of the big things about eating is that we tend to go to the fridge or the cupboard when we get bored or when we get tired, when we get stressed. So really try to focus on only eating when you really are hungry. And if you think you want to go for a snack, maybe think about drink or distract. So number 1, are you thirsty? And we'll come on to that in a minute. And number 2, are you eating just because you're bored? So if that's the case, go and find yourself an activity to do, take yourself out of the kitchen, go and chat to somebody on the phone, on FaceTime. Do something to distract yourself if you're just eating because you're bored. And with those snacks, Yasmin knows that she's got those snacks for the day, but when they're gone, they're gone. And I'm encouraging her to make sure she is only really eating them if she really does need them, and trying to encourage her and educate her into healthy eating. So 3 meals a day, and you probably don't really need snacks, but if you do, they're there. So water. We're always told drink 2 litres a day, drink 3 litres a day. End of the day, we are all different. We're all different sizes, we're all different shapes. So here's a simple calculation for you. 0.03 times the amount of kilograms you weigh. And that will give you the required litres per day that you need to drink. So put it in a bottle, measure it out, put it in the fridge, and then just keep going to that. Keep making sure you're hydrated. It's a great way of maintaining good health. So, where are we? Set your alarm. Set your alarm for the day and try and keep your normal routine as much as you possibly can. So stick to your wake and your sleep routine. So ideally going to bed by 10:30 is good, so you get that restorative sleep between 11 and 1. And then set your alarm in the morning so that you wake up. Start with 10 minutes of exercise minimum. It's a great positive way to start the day. I'm going to be doing some online stuff in the mornings to hopefully kick you off, but you can do 10 minutes minimum just to get you going. It's a great way of getting your metabolic rate up in the morning and starting the day in a positive way. Then shower, get dressed, put your makeup on, do your hair, do all the things you would normally do. Don't become a slob, because that's going to just breed negative feelings and just can't be bothered and just then lose your motivation to do anything. So stay positive, do your normal routine. Fresh air. The sun is out today. It won't always happen, I know. We live in a country where it's more grey than not. When it's dry out there, get outside. Take your workout outside, take your coffee outside, take your lunch, read a book. You can do your exercise in the garden. You can do those jobs that you've been meaning to do outside, but just get some fresh air in the safety of your own garden. Get the kids out there too. Make sure you plan some time outside, and then open the windows, open the doors, and just refresh the house. Plan some coffee meetups on Zoom or house party. I've just had a little chat with my family in America and up in Surrey. We were all on the screen together, we could all chat, it went really well, as long as you've got Wi-Fi. But plan a Zoom gathering so you can all sit, have your coffee, just like we would after class normally when we're at the clubs or the leisure centres. Just take some time out so you can just keep that contact with your friends and your family. And that just, again, breeds some positivity, brings some normality into your day, and just makes you feel better that you're just keeping that communication line open with friends and family. So that's it for now. I'm sure there's many more things you can think of, but I just thought I'd try and get you going and give you a few bits and pieces to work and think about. Good luck. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be giving you more tips on how to keep your exercise levels up, and any other tips that I can help you with. Thanks, guys.